Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 3 of Gratitude. Thanks for everything. And what I wanted to talk to you today about was about, we've kind of talked about being grateful for the food we eat, the water we drink. And early this morning, I always did tape early, but this was really early, like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. I had this dream of this white figure, and I interpreted that as like the source of cancer or the source of Alzheimer's or the source of autism, the source of abortion, the source of Parkinson's or Lou Gehrig's disease, or all kinds of different things that we need to research and discover. And it wasn't scary. It seemed like, like the seed in the sand, when I've been talking about that for years and years. Starts with a core seed, a core essence, a core something. Those seeds come from that one thing, and it didn't seem scary. It didn't seem like it was something that was like trying to hurt anybody, but it just seems like the seeds that develop is like yeast, or like sugar or something that just kind of becomes something that it becomes something harmful, but it didn't initially intend to be harmful, if that makes sense. So I went on my little drive this morning, and there's a part of the road that says a dip, and it goes down and it kind of comes up, and I say, even that, some people can see the word bump or dip and say, oh gosh, this is terrible for my car. This is going to be awful. So I have to slow down. But really, it really isn't, it wasn't terrible. It was just a little dip in the road. And I kind of associated the dream that I had with that part of the road, where it was like, you can see that as this huge problem, and it escalates into anxiety and fear and pain and hurt, and destruction and and death even. Or you can say it's just a little dip in the road, a little blip. And so I don't know. I just had something with that dream where it was like the core of it visited me, and it was like, oh, we're gonna, do research, and we're gonna find you, and we're gonna destroy you. And it kind of, I mean, there was no words or anything like that, but it kind of said, I'm just like you. I'm a seed in the sand. I'm not out to hurt anybody, but it seems like the fear and the destruction that comes from it is what is so harmful. So, if that makes sense. So that was my dream this morning, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but it was really kind of working with what I've been talking about with the gratitude. Maybe the research that we have to do is on sugar and flour, white flour, and because those are such big parts of our society, it's like the anxiety and fear. You're not in needing to kill the core. You have to kill the fear and the anxiety and the pain and the hurt that surrounds it, that feeds it and lets it grow into something that it's not meant to grow into. Same thing with like fire. The what's the root of the fire? In Frozen 2, it's a little salamander type thing, and it gets really angry, and then the fire starts. And but when she kind of finds it, the core of it, the source of it, it's really um, a gentle thing. So I don't know if that made sense, but it was just a dream I had, and I hope that there is a cure for it soon, and maybe the cure is sugar, maybe the cure is flour, and then we'll never, um, society just won't let us live without sugar and flour. So, all right. So these are the the classic tarot cards. And I'm going to pick one card for the present, one card for the past, and one card for the future. So, for the past, we have the conflict card. It's the Five of Wands. We're all fighting. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Everybody's right. Everybody's right. Everybody's right. And nobody wins. Maybe that's part of what the dream was that I had last night. We're all fighting to be right. Fighting for the answers. When we just got to get to the core of it. And then for the present, we have the High Priestess. Black and white, right and wrong, good and evil. And somewhere in between is that gray area. That's where we all need to be, in that gray area. We all live in that gray area. There is no black and white. We live in the gray. Alright, sorry. Fell on the floor. And then we're going to ask Mama Mary to pick one for the future. And it's the Queen of Swords. And that is kind of the queen that tells it like it is and lays it on the line and does what needs to be done and takes care of business. So, all right, let's pick one more. Oops, maybe not, since they all fell all over the place. I think that's where we're supposed to stop. I pick extra cards sometimes because I want to end it on a good note. Sorry, they just fell all over. Well, all right. Let's see if we can find a major arcana card just to finish it off for the day. Let's see if maybe the cards could tell us, dear Lord, pick us a card that says, is there a cure for cancer coming? Is there a cure for autism coming? Is there a cure for Parkinson's and Alzheimer's? Are there cures coming? So, well, this isn't a major arcana card, but it's a nice card. The Two of Cups. Kind of coming to an agreement, we don't have to go head to head with each other in conflict all the time. We don't have to go like, yes, sugar is good for us. It's good for us because we like it. But what does sugar do to our bodies? It causes cancer. It causes all kinds of, it feeds, I shouldn't say it, maybe it feeds the cancer cells. And, maybe that's what I'm grateful for, is I don't have to Um, I don't have to have the answers. I can just go about my day and say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for finding that cure, finding that answer, finding that reason. And if society won't allow it, then make it so my kids understand and that they come to that conclusion that sugar can feed cancer cells. So reduce your sugar, reduce the soda, reduce the, the donuts or the cookies or I mean, I know that that's hard to do, but maybe that's the answer. So, all right, I hope everybody has a great day today.